Welcome to the History Hunter and my adventures with the Second World War. I'm out today again looking for the, well, not looking, I've already found it, the German hidden away bunker. I'm just passing something here, I want to show you that. Look here, that is it, right in the middle of nowhere. There's a metal hook in the ground. Why? That's because the Germans put up different kinds of structures here, but they're very, very hard to find, as is my hidden bunker and my adventure with that. You can see my other experiences with that one in a couple of other videos. Just look them up if you want to. But I'm in the jungle here, sort of looking to get down to the bunker, and this time it's gonna be sort of third attempt to do something I wanted to do for a long time, and that is to actually take a peek inside of it. So hopefully I'll be able to do it. I'm not sure, but I'll give it my best. So let's meet at the bunker and see what I'm up with today. I'm here at the entrance of the bunker. Looks like the sky is telling us that it's gonna rain. Here you can see it's camouflaged. I shut it in so nobody can see it. It's right in here. Very, very difficult to spot. And inside here, maybe there's a secret, who knows. Alright, for those who haven't sort of seen this before, let's take a very brief recap. Found the bunker, sealed off. I found out that there's this entrance here. I can't find any other entrances. That is also sealed off with some brick walling. I've taken a peek down the ventilation shaft. I can see that there are something inside. I can't see what. Now the big problem, what to do. Should I sort of mangle myself through that brick wall, removing tons of rocks and, you know, hammering away for days? No. And why not? It's like two sides of it. One side, I really don't want to disturb this place and sort of mess it up totally. That's one of the things. The second thing is, I really don't think it's necessary because I can do it a smart way. So what my plan is, it's probably absolutely absurd, but here it is. Let me show you what my plan is today. First step today is that I'm actually gonna try and use this drill with this drill bit for the rock, or for going through rock and concrete. I'm gonna try and just drill a very small 16mm hole into one of the crevices between the brick walling there. Then I'm actually gonna take this thing here. This is a very small miniature camera, and it's gonna be connected to my computer, and it's flexible and it's got a light source on the end there. This is my brother's. He's a sort of a genius with computers, cameras, whatever, so I'm just borrowing that from him, and that is gonna be connected to the computer via USB, and I can see online what's inside there, hopefully, if there is enough light. I have another camera type here with a 10-meter long coil. You can see here it's the small type as well. This one is my backup plan. If I don't get too much light through there with the sort of thing there, I'm gonna see if I can ship that down one of the ventilation shafts and put up a couple of more light sources with just some torches like that, and in that way maybe create enough light to see what's inside the bunker here, because I don't want to go blasting my way through here. I have to respect this sort of place, and secondly, there could be something dangerous in there, so I don't want to risk sort of messing about too much. I just want to have a peek inside, maybe share it with you, and I'm absolutely happy with that. Well, you have to apologize for the camera conditions here. I really don't know if it's gonna be good footage, but I'm gonna give it a try. So I decided that this will be my entering point, so let's see if this thing can do any harm at all. I'm actually getting somewhere, so Let's do some more. Look at that. I'm actually through all the way into the bunker. And that's good for the drill. Just disattach from the drill bit. It's there. Come on, get out. Wow. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen. James Bond style, getting into a bunker. So I'm gonna see if I can sort of enlarge that a little bit, and wow, next step is quite exciting, huh? Holy shit, that took me about a quarter of an hour. I had to do several attempts, and it seems like the last bit was hardest. But I never thought I would say it. I've actually drilled myself through a sealed WW2 bunker with a small sort of battery drill. This drill bit here for about $3. I'm happy. And you can see in there's a hole in the wall. So let's bring out this camera here, the PC, and see if I can find out something more. This is really exciting, don't you think? I really don't care if it's just an empty room. For me, it's the sort of I need to finish this. It's sort of like I started it, I need to finish it. Alright, it's not easy to say, and I have to admit it's very uncomfortable to lay down here in the pathway of a German bunker, laying on my stomach. But as you can see here, I've sort of connected the computer, and the computer is sort of there you can see I have to take it a bit further back. There's the hole. Probably won't be able to see that from here. I'll see if I can shut off my light, at least take it a bit further away. There you can see the hole. There's the hole in the computer. No, in the computer, I mean the wall. You can see I can sort of take this thing further in there. So let's see if we can get a corner of a brick here. Just have to take it a bit further back, and you can see the camera is actually sort of recording here. So I think I'm gonna use just the light from the computer here, and then sort of I'll be able to record this anyway. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. There is the hole, you can see it here clearly. So it's just a matter of knowing which way to go. No, come on. Yeah. So I'm definitely at the right spot, and the camera is sort of like in the middle there. Some sort of delay, it seems like. But I'm gonna put record here, and let's see what we can see inside there. So now I'm sort of recording. I don't know whether there will be some dust on the lens here or whatever, but now I'm sort of putting it into the bunker here, and I can actually see nothing. There is not enough light to see anything, it looks like. So I'm gonna shut the headlight here and see if that could help out with finding out. Come on, there we are. No, I can't see anything. That's what I was afraid of, that it would be actually too dark in there. Let me see. Is there any way we can get this thing around here? No, I was afraid of that. There's just some small glimpses there. Not enough light. So I'm coming back. You can see coming out again. Going in there. And that's what I was afraid of, that. There's not enough light to make the camera work actually. So I'm gonna stick it in there as long as I can. Can actually see something through the hole there. I can see there's a room inside there actually, but there's nothing coming up here on the screen. Crap. Another setback from the stupid history hunter. Alright, over to plan B. For those of you who have seen my video number 2, the return, you can see that I'm actually sort of recording that the one of the ventilation shafts are open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to lower these 2 flashlights like that with a rope, and I'm going to see if I can make them hang and sort of shine the light into the shaft opening, because that is probably connected directly into the bunker, and in that way I'm going to try and see if I can light up the room more to actually be able to see something. I do think that the only thing that will happen is that I'm going to have some light shining towards the camera, and in that way I won't see anything at all. But who's to give up? We're just gonna go at it and see what we can do, and let's test it out. I forgot I put in the wrong sort of ventilation shaft first, but I changed it. I'm so sort of eager to find out whether there are some sort of light source in there. Yeah, I do think I can see some sort of light emitting in there. Yeah, I do. I can see some sort of light there, so let's crank up. Sorry, oh crap. Let's crank up the computer and see what we can see now. Alright, I started recording, and as far as I can see, there is an object on the top there, which is probably the ventilation shaft. The light is emitting through the ventilation shaft there, you can see it. So I'm going in here, and I have got no clue whatsoever what we're gonna see. But you can see that is probably the ventilation shaft. Let me see. I have to find out. What is that? Wow, there's actually an image of something there. What is that? So the ventilation shaft is up there. Hopefully you'll be able to see this as I do. What is that? There's a thing there. That looks like some sort of equipment, if you ask me. What is that? That is a metal thing, I think. Yeah, it is. Alright. I will try and produce some more backlight with this is an adjustable knob here. Let's see. I'll take off some backlight. Let's see. Oh, it's opposite. If we go that way, I'll go that way, and I'll go that way. There's something there. But what is it? Is that the roof? Some sort of equipment I can see. Is there any way I can get this to be bigger? I'll work a little bit here and get back to you. Oh Christ, this is very hard. I just decided I'm gonna try and make a secondary hole right there, so I can get some more light in there, because when I'm sort of putting my headlamp into that hole, I can see the whole room almost like lighting up through that crack there. So I'm probably going to be quite easy to get through that hole there, or that crack, and after that I'll put the light through there. So just hope that I have enough juice in the battery here. This way I'm only making, you know, a small hole, so it doesn't sort of disturb the piece of the bunker, and sort of speak. But I'm gonna drill the hole now, see if I can finish it. Yeah, it just managed to do it. I'm through. I can actually hear the echo inside the bunker. Listen. Ha! Probably haven't been. No one's heard that for 70 years probably, I don't know. This is really starting to get complicated. I'm sort of trying to do something here. Putting that one in there. Putting the light in there. And at the same time trying to see something. That is very, very difficult. I have to hold that with one hand, and I'll see if I can find something with the camera with the other hand. I'm sort of recording directly here. You can see the same as I do. Some sort of thing in there. Looks like there are some reflections on it. So that is that the roof, or is it the wall? I don't know. So it's quite difficult to get a grip on, because you don't know if you're upside down, left, right, whatever you are. It's very difficult. Well, that was it for today. No more battery in the camera or the computer, and the batteries went dead on the flashlight that I put down the ventilation shaft, so I really couldn't tell right now. I tried to actually watch or look inside with my own eyes, and I could see that the walls were painted white. I could see that. I could just see a little small area. I could see that there was some red sort of writing somewhere. That's about all I could see. I could only see one side of a wall, and that was painted white at least, and they did that to make it quite bright in the bunkers. But I can't see anything else. Have to see what the video recordings here reveal. So I'm going out to take out the flashlights now.